Hello everybody and welcome back to Café Business Manager. I'm just pre-making a few coffees before we get started today. We open up in 20 minutes time. So just getting a few ready to go so we can just quickly serve some customers when they arrive. Or when they hopefully arrive, because in episode 1 we didn't get that many. Hopefully we'll get more in this one. We were only open for half a day in episode 1, so that could be something to do with it. But I've already made a latte there and an Americano. We'll make an espresso as well. The problem with making things is not that they happily sit out here all day, is if you go too far on it and you end up making too many, you have to then throw them away and you just waste ingredients. They don't survive the night. So whatever you pre-make, be sure that you're going to use it all in one day. Now this is only the second day for me in the game, so we're not that busy. So 3 could be pushing it. We might not get an espresso customer, or certainly not one that's sitting inside. So don't go too far with it at this stage. I think just having sort of one of each should be good enough for us. Can pre-make some takeaway ones as well. We'll do that. We're bound to get quite a few customers today, I think. We can now open. So you can't click your sign over until it gets to 8 AM, because that's when we open. 8 till midnight. I've just missed 15 minutes of the day there. Do we risk it? I mean, they don't take that long to pour, to be honest. Not sure I want to risk too many. Let's leave it like that. I don't want to risk too many. On day 3, 4, 5, somewhere around there, once we've leveled up to level 3 and beyond, then it's worth the risk for my playtime of the demo of this game. I don't think it's worth the risk on day 2. Because day 1 was so quiet. Who's to say day 2 is not going to be equally as quiet? This guy looks like he could be a customer. Or a burglar. He's coming very sharp angled. I think he's a customer. Not sure if thieves are still in the game. They were in the game, in the demo. I think he's coming to take a seat. He is indeed. Hello there, sir. You would like a latte? 1C. Let me just put that through. 1C. Latte. Confirm. And we already have one pre-made. You're going to get it instantly. Look at that for service. Hey, how's that for service? Sat down and immediately served. Should leave us a glowing review for that. So the quicker you serve people, you do get a better like rating here. Like this one, for example, I blinked and my cafe latte was already there at Caffeine Dream. Fast service. That's me. Hashtag fast service, sir. That fast I am. I'm even hassling you to get the cup back so I can wash it. With my fast service.
Thanks.
Get these washed up. Must have left one in there from yesterday. Right, so we could remake that one, maybe.
Hey.
But we will, because 1A would like one. I've got low stock of milk. Unfortunately, this coffee machine only holds 500 milliliters of milk, which is not ideal, to be honest. I mean, you could get around it by taking latte off the menu. But yeah, I think we'll just need a new machine at some stage. Is that a... That's still got 150 ml in it. It's fine. Would you like, sir? Americano? It's no problem. I think we've already made one. Americano, there it is. There you go, sir.
That's great.
Thank you.
So if you didn't see episode 1 and you haven't seen any of my demo playthrough of this game, you do all of this by yourself. As in, like, you create the whole thing. There are workers for the store. Yeah, you build this whole thing yourself. You get given this a little bit at the beginning of the game, but we are free to expand this however we want. There's a build menu, and you can build however you want it to look. And place anything wherever you like. So I placed this table really close here, because it's just easy for me to grab the stuff. I don't need to keep hopping over the counter. Something I found out during my demo playthrough. where I was hopping over there like a madman. Every single time somebody wanted something, I'd pop over to go and serve them. don't need to do that if you can just reach over.
Hey.
We need another Americano. Should have pre-made more coffees, as it turns out. Right, 1A. So they can get up and leave if you take too long. But that's the only time, which is why I'm pretty confident in making the coffee before putting the purchase through there. They have got a patience meter, but to be honest with you, at the beginning of the game, if you're exceeding their patience meter at this stage of the game, it's probably not the game for you, because it is pretty long. So we're ticking along steadily, aren't we? Is this a customer? Looks like a customer. Takeaway.
Hey!
Hello there, sir. Americano to take away, no problem. 50 cents change, thank you very much. I've not got a bag ready. That receipt down. Right, did we make an Americano? I just made a latte. Oh, I should have made them all. Alright, take your money, thank you very much.
So much.
You're welcome, come back. Nearly ready, sir. It's just pouring. So you can, when we get staff, which I think is level... I think it's level 4, is it? Or somewhere around there. We get access to staff. You can get staff members that will serve for you. So you just have to bang everything on here, press your space bar to ready it, and they'll take it out. But I can't see us being... We weren't busy enough. I did hire one in the demo. We weren't busy enough for an employee. It takes a while to be busy enough for an employee. So I can sit down, customer. Hello there.
Hi.
A latte for 1A. I think it's worth moving the coffee machine over there. I think it probably is, isn't it? Because at the moment, I have to go a long way for my...
That's amazing.
trays. I could move the trays. I could move this over there. But then I lose my pop-over thing here just to serve. I don't want to lose that. Can't quite reach you, officer.
Hi.
Latte. We'll get you that. Yeah, it would be handy, wouldn't it? Not having to go over to there just to bang your... Maybe put the coffee machine here. Might shift that over
Thank you very much.
in a moment. Just serve the officer. I haven't got any donuts, I apologize. I will be getting some very soon, though. If we move this coffee machine here, I have to move my stock, which is unfortunate. Saves so much moving around, doesn't it? Let's move the cash register to there. Move the coffee machine to there. All I have to do now is bang, 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 bang. It's a bit easier, isn't it? Move these just out the way so I can move that slightly further over. I can even keep some cups next to it as well. So we could serve just there. Some spare cups to the side where we can keep our pre-mades or any cups to hand. I'll get the money from the officer. Thank you very much. A bit of washing up. And let's pre-make a couple of copies. Ooh, another officer. See, word's getting round at the station. She's like, you know what? I had the best cup of coffee today. And he was like, where did you have it? Caffeine Dream, that's where she had it. Fortunately, I'm making the wrong coffee here. Move that to there. What was it? What was your order, sir? I've actually forgotten. I think it was an Americano, wasn't it?
Hello there.
Oh, it's an espresso. It's a good job I didn't make it then, isn't it? Right, you would also like one. Takeaway espresso. Cash payment, $6.50 change. Thank you. That on a bag. And table service. Espresso. Gonna serve you from here. I need to move that table a bit closer. Just out of reach.
Oh, man.
Did we swap orders? What? Wait, didn't you order an espresso? Did he not order an espresso? What? Did I put the wrong receipt on there then? Where do I get that receipt back then? I've lost my receipt. Oh no! Lost my receipt. If I just... How do I get that guy his coffee without getting it wrong now? Because I think this is the... It's the wrong copy.
Wow, this is great. Hey!
Right, you would like an espresso for 1C? Well, we've got an espresso right here. There you go, sir. Remade.
Unbelievable.
This isn't what I ordered. What? What? It's got to be that coffee then. Does the coffee machine run dry or something? What's wrong with this coffee? Something's going wrong with the espresso.
Hey!
Who would like a latte? That is good. You can make those. Got one there. Right. Table 2. The latte. I don't know what's going on with the other coffee there.
Thanks.
You happy with that? You're happy with that? So what's the difference then between... That's 50 mil. That's 20... Oh, it's a double! Oh, I double shotted it! Nobody wants that. That's why. So I was trying to give them a double shot. They instantly knew, without even trying it. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. That would have annoyed me, not knowing. It's because it was a double shot.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I apologize to the officer and the other guy. I mean, they could have just drunk it, couldn't they? Wasn't that much different. I wish I would tell you why. Like, oh, I didn't order that. It's not very helpful, is it? It'd be nice if it said, I didn't order that. That's a double shot or something like that. All right, that's an empty cup. You have finished.
Thank you so much.
That in there. What would you like, sir? You're charging that much for an Americano? I am. Other people have paid it. I think I'm sort of right on the cusp of the correct pricing, because we're not... Well, that's the first customer today that said anything, price-wise, that I've seen. Everybody else seems pretty happy paying. And the thing is when we level up a little bit, I think they'll be happier paying a higher price anyway. All right, got another police officer. Let's get this one correct.
Hey!
You want an espresso as well? Okay. All right. Espresso. Hopefully that's just going to pour a single. Let me pick you through. Yeah, it's a single. Should be fine then.
Wow!
There you go, thank you.
This is great.
So now two of them at the station are going to be like, oh, that coffee's great. And one of them's going to be like, what was wrong with my coffee? Mine was terrible. So one guy's going to be, this is the worst coffee shop ever. And two of them are going to be like, this is the best coffee shop ever. Which is good, because then all the rest of them will come down as well, won't they? They'll spread like wildfire around the precinct. And they'll all be like, I'm hearing mixed reviews about this. We need to try it out for ourselves. Then we'll get more of them down. As soon as we get to level 3, which is only about one customer away, I can start doing donuts. And they will be my prime donut customers. That's got nothing. That's got a latte in it. Let's leave that there. Not getting many takeaway customers at the moment. Caffeine Dream really knows how to do a great espresso. Thank you, Stella. It's the guy that was finding it expensive. Is it still too expensive for you? If you've been elsewhere and can't find it cheaper, sir, you're more than welcome. I won't judge if you want to come back.
Hey.
How's this doing for... Need more milk in there. I'm going to need to move my ingredients over. Could just switch the whole unit, couldn't I? I could just bring that unit over here. Right, has that got... I'm out of milk. I like the fact she's sat there talking on her phone while she's passing the time. She's not just sat there. Feels like she's actually doing something. Nice if some of them bring like a book or something to read as well. That'd be fun. Might look into getting some entertainment as well. So I assume if you keep them entertained, so like when you get the live musician at some point, that comes in a future update. Or when you get
Thank you.
some other things, I'm guessing that would mean that they'd sit there for a lot longer, wouldn't it? Keep them satisfied.
Hey.
Right, 2B Americano. Be with you in a moment.
Thank you so much.
Starting to get a bit busier now. We might have to start pre-making some more again. These cupboard doors, can't walk by them. Hello there, sir. Latte for 1, whatever you are. 1B. So much better now it tells you what that is. The amount of time I spent during the demo phase forgetting. Especially when you get busier. Like if you've got 3 tables or something, you've got lots of people coming and takeaways.
So much.
Ah, we've upgraded. We can now do some... Oh, we've got some fizzy drinks, not the donuts. The donuts come later. We can start doing some fizzy drinks. I could get some fizzy drinks just delivered. There you go.
Wow, this is great.
I can get them drone delivered. We could start selling them now
Very much.
rather than driving up the road. I would prefer to drive up the road. If you saw episode 1, it's much cheaper up there. It's like 40% off. Well, depending on the item. You can buy things just here, drone delivered. But if we just had 10 of each of these, they're not that pricey anyway. They're only $6 per box. Have it express delivery. There is a delivery fee as well. But we'll have it drone delivered. So then we've got them. So I haven't really got the time to be driving over to the other side of the map. So if I was to do that, I'd have to drive over here. It's not that far, but it's far enough. Whereas I can just have it drone delivered.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you. It's interesting how they all just sit there, folded arms, isn't it? Waiting for you to take their money, rather than just leave the money and walk away. Tell you what, I don't know if you can choose this drone landing point, but I would love it to be over there somewhere. Rather than so far away. Right, cola. I think these can possibly be refrigerated in the future, but they don't need to be. Within a moment. At the moment, they're not on the menu, so nobody's going to get one. I'd rather just get them shelved up first. Then quickly put them on the menu for future customers. They do make for quick orders, well, they used to. It was a bit unbalanced when I first played this in the demo. Everyone bought them instead of buying coffee. Shouldn't be a problem now, though. All right, menu. Let's add them to the menu. I charged $4 for each one last time. We'll try it again. It's probably a bit pricey now. They've not been happy with those kind of pricings.
Hello
Right,
there.
Americano for 1C. Let's get you a cup. Where have the cups gone? Hello there. Should be with you in a moment. Cafe latte. This item is currently in use. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm trying to... There we go. I'm trying to take your order. There we go. 15.50 change. Thank you. I got a bag. We already got one of those. Yes, we have. That's ready.
Thank you.
No problem. And here you go, sir. Sorry for the wait.
This is great.
Caught me at a bad time there. Right, where are my cups? Get these cups done. Pre-make a few. Either Caffeine Dream is incredibly fast or I lost track of time. It showed up instantly. It's because it's pre-made. Oh, cola. Perfect. Cola. Card payment. Or 71. Wow, 71 cents tip on getting a cola. Pretty good, isn't it? Or 71. Because all I have to do to get the cola is that. Thank you for the tip.
Thank you very much.
You don't really need a bag for that, do you, really?
Thank you.
Just a can of pop. You've got a whole bag for it. Right, let's pre-make... Bit of a gamble now, because we've only got the rest of the evening left. Although we are up until midnight, so it is quite a while. I feel like we fell behind a little bit. Probably during the scenario where I didn't know what had gone wrong with that espresso. Catching up now. Right, are you a takeaway customer? You've got the look of a takeaway customer about you. You are a takeaway customer.
Hi.
Hi. You want fizzy pop? I shall give you fizzy pop. Dollar change. Receipt. Fizzy pop. And it goes. So easy. So easy to serve those. I like these. It's good to have these on the menu because you will, when you do get even busier than this, if you just get 2 or 3 customers ordering a few of those instead of coffees, it just gets you back on track. Right, so we've got an Americano and a latte. Do we need to make the other one? I'm going to leave the espresso. The espresso is the one, I mean, obviously we've had issues with it, but it's also the one I think, is that the one that price is sometimes a bit of an issue for them? Get some more takeaway cups. 7:30. Do we need to make a takeaway one as well? See, now we've got the cola. I don't know. Right, here we go, customer. Bet this is an espresso.
Hi there.
Oh, it's a Vault Lime. Wow. Okay. 1B. Vault Lime. So these still feel a little bit unbalanced.
Thank you very much.
Because I can sell these for almost as much as the coffee. They're way easier. Right, Americano. Cash payment, 5.50 change. Just being made. Right, let me just check that a second. So, we make $3.40 profit on all of my canned drinks, which is exactly the same profit as an espresso. But an espresso obviously takes a lot longer to make because I have to wait for the machine.
Thank you so
Whereas getting a can of Vault Lime is extremely easy, isn't it? I can just reach down there and grab it so much quicker. I'd almost be tempted to take espresso off the menu, just keep the canned pop and the other 2 drinks. The other coffees make more profit. Espresso, you see, the espresso is too expensive. So the espresso, $3.40, they're happy paying for the cola, the Vault Lime, and the fizzy pop. They don't like this price, and it's kind of annoying. I don't know whether to stop doing it. These, yeah, because you make an extra $1 profit on these, basically. So it's worth keeping those. I don't know if this is just more work than is necessary, to be honest. I assume we probably get more customers the more stuff you've got available. You know, bigger menu, more customers. But at this stage of the game, I don't know if that really matters. I don't know. I do lose a customer every time somebody wants an espresso, of course, but at this stage, if they just came in and ordered a Volt Lime instead, I'd actually make the same money for doing nothing. Something to think about, I think, going forwards. Right, how are we doing for milestones anyway? So we're now level 3, so we unlocked a lot of good stuff, didn't we? We unlocked Cola, Volt Lime, Fizzy Pop. And then we've also got cup dispensers, mini fridges, wall shelves. So we've got some more stuff we've unlocked in the... Oh, you're not happy with an Americano? These prices are right on the edge, aren't they? But we've unlocked some more stuff at the wholesalers and in the shop. Are you going to sit down, sir, or are you going to find it too expensive as well? Ooh, you're sitting down. A cola for 1B. There you go, sir. I know. I'm just the fastest you will see along this beach, sir, at delivering your drinks to you. As long as you don't ask your colleague from earlier what happened with his espresso, you'll be fine. So yeah, we unlocked a lot of good stuff, didn't we? Chairs and stuff. So we need to have a look at some of this stuff. So first crowd, that's level 5. So level 5 is when we get to staff management, and then we can start thinking about a staff member. But I think that staff member just serves. Yeah, I think that they just serve. But we also get some better stuff on the menu. We can start doing some croissants, some cupcakes and stuff. You found something too expensive there, didn't you?
Thanks a lot.
Might just drop these prices by a little bit because this is happening a little too regular. So yeah, first crowd will be able to get some better menu items. I think the staff member is only going to be for serving, like taking stuff out, waitressing, waiter, waitress. So yeah, I don't think that's that handy at the moment. Or it would be if you could have somebody behind here. The thing is, I can't leave here. So a bit like when I bought the pop. You bring in your can and stuff. I had to bring it in by drone because unless I close, which I could do, you could just close and drive off. The game kind of is free that way. You can just close and open whenever you want. But you're losing money that way. So it's handy if I could drive over. Cola's too expensive. Ah, these prices. But yeah, if I could just leave 2 employees here that would just work, and then I can go and get some stock, that would be handy. But I think that comes later on. Alright, so when we get to level 8, we get a $500 loan. It's quite nice. More stuff as well. I quite like this, though. The way you unlock things like this. Quite nice. Some more cakes and stuff. So we're definitely going down the bakery side of things to begin with, rather than anything else. Let's have a look at our status overview. So we have 8 turnaways. I had 2 failed orders. Now, do those 2 failed orders count as turnaways? I don't think they... I'm going to guess they don't. We've done really well today, apart from the 8 turnaways. I feel like I need to lower the prices just a little bit, just to stop those turnaways. Because 8's a lot. Wouldn't be so bad if it was like 2 or 3. 8 feels like a lot. What if we change these down to 390? Change this down to 3, because people always complain about that. They barely complain about these. So just change these down 10 cents as well. Apply those. Let's see.
Hey.
It's not much different. I don't feel like I'm like hemorrhaging money that way, but I've already made one of these. I have indeed. Perfect. Yeah, I don't feel like we're hemorrhaging cash there by dropping it that amount. But if we can gain those extra 8 customers, we'll easily cover that drop. think that's clean. Takes a little while for that bar on the left to fill up once you pick something up. Right, it's got another customer coming. I think that might be... Oh, he's coming here. I think that might be the last... Oh, he sat down. He might be the last guy.
Hey.
Americano, I shall sort that for you.
Thanks.
No problem. Pick up your cash.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Right, we've got half an hour. It's possible we might get somebody else. I don't want to pre-make anything. So I'm not 100% sure we'll get anybody else in half an hour or 20 minutes as it is now. Can refill the machine though, so that's got 50 ml of milk in it. We definitely need to do that. And then I think we might as well put some coffee in it as well. All finished, sir. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Do some washing up. Alright, that's the end of the day. So, order success rate 92%. So yeah, our 2 failed orders we know about. Turnaways. Hopefully just dropping that price a little bit will help with that. But we did make $69 profit, which is not too bad at this stage of the game. You don't make a lot of money early on in this one. That's not bad. Right, so I want to move all of that stuff to here, really. Now, it would make sense just to move the whole unit, wouldn't I? I can just pick that unit up and move it. But I don't think I can pick these up. It's a bit of a faff, though, because I've got to move... I'd have to move the bag and the coffee machine and the cups. But I have got a lot of milk, so... probably worthwhile doing. Can we stack the trays up? Throw them down there for a moment. So that's fine. That'll be moved. It can. Alright, let's put this. Presumably I can put this. Can I put this outside for a moment? No, because I don't own it yet. So you have to buy your area outside. Even though you can expand onto it, you have to purchase little bits, I think. Oh, come on, game. It could be because the door is open, it's not happy here. Or because it's too close to the... Okay, let's have a somewhat of a rethink. Maybe I can go just here? Oh, this is not going well. Alright, can go there. If I close that door, is that going to help the situation somewhat? Or not? Can he go in here? Ooh, maybe he can go in here. Oh, perfect. He can go in here. Excellent stuff. Now we can move this whole thing as well. Put that down here. How do we enable snapping G, unusually? I can go there, and then we can bring this back through. It's a good job I'm not going to be needing to do a lot overnight, isn't it, really? Oh, I know why that's not snapping. It's got some cups on top of it. It's not happy with. Grab these. I tell you what, after doing all of this, it might have been quicker for me to move everything one by one. I thought this would be a lot quicker to do. It has not proved the case, has it? It's still not happy. I don't know if I need to move this over a little bit now as well. Those trays might be causing issues now as well. Oh, it's all going wrong. All going wrong. I'm not even sure I can place this down anymore. Need to spam it until it... There we go. Move these trays, because they could be hampering things here. Put those down there. Right, so that should now go right up to that edge. Perfect. Surely that goes in there. The same size unit, isn't it? They're all the same. I'm going to have to put it in first, I think, before the other one, aren't I? So I'm going to have to try and move this somewhere where it's happy. There. Then bring this in. What a faff. Why is that not going down here anymore? You know what? This was not worth it. This was not worth it at all. There we go. Seems to be sort of in there. I think is that a bit further in there than it normally is? Does it stick out further now? Really not sure. I felt like it was all the way in before. It can't be because that's not the design, but I felt like it was better than that. There we go. I think that's it. Now we can move the coffee machine over. It's now nearly 3 a.m. I'll be opening again very soon. All that just so I didn't have to move the milk. I should have just moved the milk. There's a better setup though. Let's move that as close to those bags as I can, just to get some extra room just there. Yeah, luckily it doesn't make any difference in this game, because at this point, there's not really anything I could be doing other than sleeping, so not too bad. These are just excess trays, really. We'll have a tray there, but we'll just leave the excess ones over here. I don't need them yet, so we'll just leave a tray there, get a bag there, and we're ready. Basically, we're ready to go again. I don't like the fact that that doesn't go all the way up anymore. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like that, but maybe it was. It just doesn't look right now. But it won't be staying that way forever anyway. Of course, we will be moving things around in the future. Well, I think that will do us for today. So yeah, when we come back in the next one, we'll keep serving some of these. And then when we get to level 5, I'll have to have a little bit of a rearrange and then get a bakery on the go, which is basically where we got up to in the demo version of this game. Got up to the point where I had some bakery goods on the go. And yeah, I was just trying to find room for them, and that was kind of the end of the demo, so we'll be able to go beyond that. So hopefully we'll get started with that in the next one, at least purchasing them, if not selling them. I think we'll leave it there. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you for another video very soon.